and thanks for joining us on the Gallery TV News on the hour. I am Tetilayo Olamide. And first are the news headline. Nigerian High Commission in London closes after 2 officials test positive for COVID-19. And a Marburg virus, Nigeria at low risk, says NCDC. Niger Commissioner for Information regains freedom. APC National Leader TINUBU meets President Muhammadu Buhari in London. And on business report, federal government hikes vehicle number plate driving license rates by 50%. SEC secures AFDB grants to boost investor protection regulation. Lastly, on entertainment news, Wizkid features Justin Bieber on SS Remix. Plus, the Suicide Squad tops North American box office with $26 million. Now the news in details. Nigeria High Commission in London closes after 2 officials test positive for COVID-19. The Nigerian High Commission in London has been closed for 10 days after 2 officials tested positive for COVID-19. The High Commission stated this in a statement on Thursday night. The mission explained that as a result, it began testing all officials after that, leading to another positive case. It, however, regretted any inconveniences the development may have caused. Plus, Marburg virus, Nigeria at low risk, says NCDC. Nigeria is at low odds of an outbreak of the Marburg virus, the federal government disclosed on Friday. Marburg, a highly dangerous pathogen that causes a Marburg fever, was first identified in Germany in 1967 and was recently confirmed in Guinea. Speaking during an interview on China's television Sunrise Daily Monitored, the Director General of the Nigeria Center for Disease and Control (NCDC), Dr. Chikwe Ihekweazu, said that the government is closely monitoring the situation. The NCDC boss explained that the agency is working with the West Africa Health Organization and Africa Center for Disease Control to provide the needed support to combat the deadly virus. When asked what role Nigerians could play to avoid the spread of the virus, Ihekweazu advised on simple preventive measures. According to past outbreaks, the average fatality rate is 50% in the range of 24 to 88%. The virus is part of the so-called filovirus family, to which the Ebola virus also belongs. It takes its name from the German city of Marburg, where it was first identified in the lab, where workers had been in contact with infected green monkeys that had been imported from Uganda. And still on the news report, Niger Commissioner for Information regains freedom. The kidnapped Niger State Commissioner for Information has regained his freedom and reunited with his family amidst tears of joy and jubilation. The Commissioner, Mohammed Sani Idris, said he has forgiven his adopters and those that contracted them. He added that the adopters parted ways with him, crying, regretting their actions, that if they had known, they wouldn't have adopted him, and God would willing by his adoption, they will desist from the trade of kidnapping. He also added that the bandits confessed they were paid from Zamfara with a photo and description of his house to get him on the information that he receives 200 million from the government monthly. APC National Leader TINUBU meets President Muhammadu Buhari in London. The national leader of the All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed TINUBU, met with the President Muhammadu Buhari in London. The President is in the UK for medical check-up. The former governor of Lagos State has been out of the country for weeks. It took the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, to dodge the rumor that he has died with a picture and at an event. The details of what both leaders discussed is unknown, but sources says the issue of the legality of the caretaker executive committee may have been the main topic. We will update you on this as we get the main information. We will begin on the short break, and then when we come back, the news continue.
Good news to all Lagos residents, especially owners of landed properties. Payment of land use charge has now been made easy through an online platform known as Lola. Lola is Lagos online assistance platform where payment of land use charge is possible through a WhatsApp-only message on 0815-433-3883. This Lola platform, initiated by the Lagos State Ministry of Finance, will make the payment of land use charge possible anytime, any day, and anywhere, without any third-party involvement. For more information, please visit www.lola.ng or luc.lagostate.gov.ng. Lola, the easiest way to pay your Lagos State land use charge. Always remember, Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àjùmọ̀ṣe ni. Good news to all Lagos residents, especially owners of landed properties. Payment of land use charge has now been made easy through an online platform known as Lola. Lola is Lagos online assistance platform where payment of land use charge is possible through a WhatsApp-only message on 0815-433-3883. This Lola platform, initiated by the Lagos State Ministry of Finance, will make the payment of land use charge possible anytime, any day, and anywhere, without any third-party involvement. For more information, please visit www.lola.ng or luc.lagostate.gov.ng. Lola, the easiest way to pay your Lagos State land use charge. Always remember, Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àjùmọ̀ṣe ni.
Back from that break. Now on business reports, federal government hikes vehicle number plates driving license rates by 50%. The federal government has commenced the implementation of new rates for vehicle number plates and driving license across the country. According to the Joint Tax Board, Nigerians will now pay 18,750 naira for standard private and commercial number plates against the old rate of 12,500 naira. Fancy number plates, which was 80,000 naira, is now 200,000 naira. Motorcycle number plates is 5,000 from 3,000, while articulated number plate 3 plates attract 30,000 from 20,000 naira. For this rate, the minimum increase is 50%. Out of the series number plates has also been reversed to 50,000 naira from 40,000 naira, while government fancy number plates is 20,000 against the former 15,000 naira rate. Driving license 3 years was raised to 10,000 from 6,000. Excluding bank charges, license for 5 years is 15,000 from 10,000 naira, while motorcycle tricycle driving license 3 years goes for 5,000 from 3,000 naira, while the one for 5 years attracts 8,000 naira from 5,000 naira. The decision was taken at the 447th meeting of the JTB, which held in Kaduna on March 25th. A letter by the JTB titled "Implementation of the Revised Rates of Vehicles Number Plates and Driver's License in Nigeria," dated July 30th, 2021, and signed by the Board Secretary Odome Gbefe, Nana Aisha, directed various federal and state agencies to commence the implementation of the rates. Members of the JTB, established by Section 86(1) of the Personal Income Tax Tax Act Cap P8LFN 2004, includes the chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service as the chairman of the board, one member from each state, a representative of the Federal Road Safety Commission, Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission, Federal Capital Territory Administration, Federal Ministry of Finance, and Federal Inland Revenue Service. Meanwhile, the FRSC Corps Public Education Officer BC Kazim has dismissed a report circulating on social media that the agency was behind the hike, noting that the FRSC was not a revenue-generating agency. He also described as incorrect the reports that the standard number plate was 55,000 naira. Still on business reports, SEC secures AFDB grant to boost investor protection and regulation. The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) has received financing from the African Development Bank (AFDB) to strengthen its regulatory capacity, especially in the areas of investor protection and minimizing systematic risk. The grant from the AFDB Group Capital Markets Development Trust Fund is to finance risk-based supervision framework implementation and capacity development projects. According to the SEC, the principal objectives of the projects are to provide technical assistance and capacity building on selected areas of Commission's operations, support implementation of risk-based supervision framework, improve the securities market regulatory environment, and broadening of market instruments. The Commission stated that the mode of procurement to be adopted for the project is quality and cost-based, while the risk-based supervision framework implementation components would involve the development of best practice risk-based supervision, inspection manuals, tools, and guidelines for the market. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Exchange Limited (NGX) closed higher for the third consecutive trading session, despite losses that outweighed gains yesterday as investors' wealth increased by 163 billion naira in 3 trading days. Specifically, the market capitalization of listed equities, which stood at 20,411 trillion naira on Tuesday, gained 163 billion naira to close at 20,554 naira yesterday. Also, the all-share index (ASI) appreciated by 313.44 points or 0.8% from 39 million naira 476,062 to 39,490.0. Yesterday, investors traded at 570.203 million shares valued at 2,282 billion naira in 3,764 deals against 181.41 million shares worth 2,084 billion in 3,599 deals. On the price movement chart, 24 stocks depreciated in price while 8 constituted the gainers chart. Oil World Flour Mill led the gainers chart with 10% to 1 naira 87 kobo, while Wema Bank followed with a gain of 33.95% to close at 79 kobo. Flour Mill Flour Mill Nigeria PLC added 3 naira 18% to close at 29 naira 90 kobo. ICO Insurance gained 2.11% to close at 97 kobo. GTCO PLC increased by 1.07% to close at 28 naira 40 kobo. On the contrary, the TSS rate topped the losers chart, shedding 9.99% to close at 61 naira 75 kobo, while Triple G trailed with a loss of 9.28% to close at 0.88 kobo. Legal Insurance PLC falls by 8.81% to close at 0 naira 43 kobo. Prestige Insurance down by 8.33% to close at 0 naira 44 kobo. Jopal Gold dipped by 7.84% to close by 0 naira 47 kobo. The result further showed that Honeywell Flour was the toast of investors during the day, exchanging 384.071 million shares valued at 654.155 million naira. Vital as Big Wiz sees the collaboration on his Insta stories on Thursday, where he wrote something special tomorrow. Later in the day, Wizkid made the announcement of the collaboration via an Instagram post with a poster that reads Wizkid thanks Justin Bieber SS. In a similar post, Justin Bieber on his page thanked Wizkid for the chance to collaborate with him on the song. The song SS was released back in October 2020 as the 11th track on Wizkid's 4th video studio album Made in Lagos. Originally featuring upcoming artist Thames, the song broke through the Nigerian airwaves into the international audience early this year. American pop influencers such as hip-hop legend Snoop Dogg, rapper Satwi, and reality TV Claire Jenner all had viral videos of themselves vibing to the song. SS has since then performed well on streamer sites as well as local and international charts. In July, SS became the first Nigerian song in history to chart on the Billboard Hot 100 and the Billboard Global 200. Plus, the Suicide Squad topped North American box office with $26 million. With COVID-19 fears again depressing North American movie-going, new Warner Bros. DC superhero film, The Suicide Squad, led the weekend box office but took in only $26.2 million. Industry Watcher Exhibition Relations said. The movie, dubbed a sequel to 2016's major hit Suicide Squad, again featuring A-listers Margot Robbie and Viola Davis, but two big names from the early version, Will Smith and Jared Leto, sat this one out. The film simultaneously released on HBO Max further halts its box office total. Hollywood has been struggling to return to pre-pandemic levels. This is an unforgiving market, David Gross, who runs consulting firm Franchise Entertainment Research, told Variety. Last week's box office leader, Disney family-friendly adventure movie Jungle Cruise slipped to second spot, taking in $15.8 million for the Friday through Sunday period, less than half its week earlier total. The film, which puts a modern twist on the 1950s theme park ride, star Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson. In third was Universe's psychological thriller Old at $1.1 million. Gael Garcia Bernal, Vicky Kripke and Rufus Sewell star in the M. Night Shyamalan tale of a group of people who begin to age precipitously while trapped on a scheduled beach. And with that, we've come to the end of the Gala TV News Bulletin this hour. Don't forget to join us again by 4 p.m. for yet another update. I remain Titilayo Olamide. Thanks for watching and you have a wonderful afternoon.